It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see Sean Murphy-Bunting.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
The numbers for Travis Kelce last week. 7 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Now Richardson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The Bengals sit 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display.
Travis Kelce down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Travis Kelce with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Ka'imi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. For the returner, Trey Tucker, going to bring this one out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
So here are the Ravens now as they get set for their opening possession.
They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
These two teams met in Baltimore, you might remember, earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 45-yard punt for there on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Richardson looking to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Richardson.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
On now is Ty Zentner to punt.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
Watson's throw completed to Mechie.
A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Out of the gun, Watson.
That's complete to Dobbs.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. To throw is Watson.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Watson looks to throw again. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. Jake Elliott readies for the field goal try. He was originally drafted by the Bengals from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Now Richardson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with it. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the 1st down.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
This 2nd and 4.
At the Ravens' 25-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
1st and 10.
Again, it's Richardson.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Richardson's throw here complete to Kelsey.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Richardson shotgun on third down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Richardson working from the gun.
And he's got it. And he is out of bounds here. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Henry, oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by Fairbairn is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away their timing.
3rd and 8.
Back to throw, Watson.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Watson.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. This pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive going for 14 and the first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
A little jerk. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. His fourth touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns.
And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
Yeah, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
Watson.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Boye Mafe in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 2nd catch for him today, and they'll wind up a first down. Looking to throw. Richardson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Richardson out of the shotgun.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge flag.
Play is under review.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call. So a good decision that time by Zach Taylor.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
3rd and 2.
Here's Watson.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Ravens.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Watson. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
3rd and 9 here.
Here's Watson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 42. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Completed out left to Downs.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Again, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. To throw is Watson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
And a Raven first down.
Watson now to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
A throw over the middle taken in. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Watson looks to throw again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
Well, the goal is no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Gibbs.
And he won't get to the markers. They're going to stop him for a second straight play right at the line of scrimmage.
4th down to give to Gibbs.
And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The second half starts with a run by Gibbs.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Faking the give, now Watson.
He finds Kittle going across the field.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. Back to throw. Watson.
Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, here's Watson.
Got Dobbs over the middle.
He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
1st down, Baltimore.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
At their 48-yard line.
To the air yet again, Watson.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down.
And the Raven 1st down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Down inside the 40.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Watson.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Deshaun Watson, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-10.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
At this point, this offense feels like they can just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now Richardson. This will go to Henry out wide.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Ford will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrusted with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And the Ravens taking the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Out of the gun, Watson. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Tucker. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Watson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
8-yard pickup. And the Ravens first down.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Gibbs straight ahead.
Shedding through the defense. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
64 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Watson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They begin with Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 2nd down, here's Richardson.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. A first down carry for Henry.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 2nd and 9. Richardson to throw off play action. Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here.
And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the counter, it's Henry.
Taken down at the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Richardson.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that 1st down run.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
2nd down and 6 now.
At the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
62 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 8-yard line.
Now it's Richardson.
And it's caught.
And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Henry is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
Watson Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. A shotgun snap for Watson.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Mechie, the man in motion.
Throwing again is Watson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati.